Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series where we're going to be taking a look at the RSK paper review for all the papers we handle here on this particular channel for week 49, a brown coupon week. The games are going to be played between the 10th and 11th of June 2023. I remain your host Raymond Engineer. Then before we dive straight into the business of today, quick one. This particular week 49 is going to be a very promising week because we did a lot of winning last week courtesy of our Nigerian booklets, and so many other settings for this particular week have actually come to stay. So for those of you that actually purchased our Australian Nigerian booklets, kindly go through your booklets to discover the settings that actually come to stay, as we're going to deliberate more on this in the premium booklet WhatsApp group, which I created and added everybody that actually subscribed to this booklet too. Okay, away from that, also I stumbled upon a friend who called in, and I didn't really stumble upon him. He called in last night to inform me that he has a setting that actually did 4/4 last week, and it's a 2 weeks movement, which was last week and this week, which he asked me to pay for it. I actually paid for it. I actually sent him 50,000 naira, and he revealed me to the setting, and it's a 2-week setting that is projected to give us 4/4 full-time just like last week. Okay, I went through those settings last night and confirmed that truly it's going to deliver this particular week. Okay, so if you're interested in actually laying your hands on that particular 4/4 full-time jobs, then all you need to do is come inbox via WhatsApp by clicking on the link in the description of this video recording series, and you're going to be redirected to WhatsApp, where you get to chat me up and we get to strike a business deal. I'm just charging a token of 5,000 naira only for that particular 4/4 full-time jobs, which is actually refundable if it does not scale through. Okay, so contact me via my number that is displayed on this screen right now, via WhatsApp, via call, or via text message. Reach out to me. Let's do business together and let's make money together. Okay, having done that, let's dive straight into the business of today. If you are new to this channel, you're just seeing videos on this channel for the first time, and you actually love what we do here on this particular channel, and you want to go a long way to keep receiving this kind of quality video content from us, all I'm requesting that you do is for you to click on that subscription button right now to get subscribed to our channel. And remember that subscription is actually free. You're not going to pay a dime to actually get subscribed with us. Having subscribed already, click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, just like the one you're seeing right now. Click on the like button to like our video, starting with this very video. Click on that share button to share it to all your social media handles, so that more people get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we give out here on a weekly basis. And lastly, don't forget to make use of the comment section to drop your comments telling us what you feel we should add or remove from our subsequent video recording series. This will go a long way to help us improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys. We do videos that will save your interest, because your interest is our utmost priority. Okay, our first paper review comes from the special advanced fixtures, which we took out time to go in depth into revealing you to key sequences that has actually come to stay. So if you are one of my subscribers that has been missing out on the special advanced fixtures RSK paper review, trust me, there are freebies that were given out in that particular video, and also in the video, the family housekeeping video, I decided to be gifting out freebies on each of my videos. So if you have been skipping because I saw that the number of viewers on each video differs, especially the RSK paper review video and as well the family housekeeping video. Okay, so if you've been skipping, I decided to be gifting out free pairs or free bankers in those video series. Okay, so kindly go through those videos again to get revealed to the freebies I actually gifted out there. Okay, back to what we have for you this particular in this particular video rather. We're not going to be concentrating on the special advanced fixtures RSK paper review because we already did that. So let's proceed to the next paper on our list, which has to do with the Bob Morton International paper. And here on Bob Morton International paper, page 1 here, we have a lot of settings that has actually come to stay. Now the first one being the setting of the NAP column, where on the NAP column here we have number 4, number 22 and number 33. Now we have a setting that has been playing since the inception of the season, English season, up to this particular season, that states that whenever you add one of the double digits at the NAP column, the individual digits, integers of that double digit, and gives you a result which is still in the NAP column, which is either a single digit or a double digit, then this particular setting has come to stay, projecting some, I think, 3/3 full-time draws and a series of dead games this particular week. And this week precisely is being projected based on this sequence to be a full payment week, just like last week. The last week we had a total of 9 draws, and this week we are expecting at least a minimum of 10 draws. Okay, a minimum of 10 draws and then also a maximum of 10 draws. Okay, I see it to be a full-time a full payment week. Okay, so away from that, let's proceed to page 2, where on page 2 we have the cartoon box column here, right up that states that this is a real skill control of the ball with the use of rigid surface, and we have a particular player here with sheet number 30 trying to control the ball with his hands lifted up, projecting his 5 fingers. So number 30 this week, can it draw or can it not draw? We'll give you details in our observation corner video. Okay, away from that, let's proceed to the next page, which we have 2 settings that have actually come to stay. The first one being the setting of the 2 bold numbers under the 1-2x analysis column, that states that whenever we have the same family series number at as the 2 bold numbers, okay, at the bottom of that particular column, then it's been projected to give us 2/2 full-time draws and a series of dead games, and it's always a full payment week. Okay, so this week we have number 21 and number 31 there. So in our observation corner video, I'll take our time to analyze what it brings and also the numbers it has projected. Okay, we also have the cartoon box column here, still on page 3, that with some write-up that states that the pitch has suddenly turned alive once again, and we also have another write-up that states that it's a goal. That is just maybe a write-up or an exclamation from someone in the crowd saying it's a goal. Okay, and we have series of numbers here. We have players with number 1, which is the goalkeeper. We have player with number 3. We have player with number 8, and also player with number 15. So it clearly states here that one of these players' sheet numbers is going to be projected as full-time draw. We cannot precisely say, but I'm going to give you details in our observation corner video as pertain this. Okay, away from that, let's move over to page 4, where on page 4 we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay, so we're not going to be wasting our time here. We will be proceeding to the next paper on our list, which has to do with the Capital International paper. And here on Capital International paper, page 1, we have a setting that states that whenever number 49 appears at the try column, then setting has actually come to stay to give us 2 full-time draws and some series of dead games. We're going to look into that, okay, shortly in our observation corner video. Then on page 2 of this paper, we didn't really find a setting that has actually come to stay, so we're not going to be wasting our time. We move to the next page on this paper, where we have a setting on the cartoon box column here that states that the violation of the law prompts an official to assess a free kick, and we have two numbers there, number 5 and number 25. Can it actually be a very reliable pair? Okay, we're going to look into that. And we have a second time appearance. It came last week on the draw banker box column, where we had family of 9 here, which actually projected some numbers as draw. And this week again we have family of 9 again, repeating itself there. So can it actually pick a draw with the pointer? Okay, we get to discover that as well in the observation corner video. Okay, here on page 4 of this particular paper, we have a system also here that I think can produce a full-time draw. Last week 48 on the expert 1 to X review column, we had the question marks indicated at number 18 and number 30, I think 18 and 38. Okay, and number 30 actually picked a draw, and this week again 18 is being repeated there with number 26. So what are you thinking? Can 18 or number 26 pick a draw? This is a very reliable pair this particular week. Okay, so we're going to analyze that and tell you which one I prefer can scale through this particular week as full-time draw. Okay, away from that, our next paper has to do with the right on football fixtures, where on right on football we have the expert gazette column projecting number 13 and number 37 this week as a very reliable pair. So I think this particular pair is going to deliver this week, so kindly make use of it if you wish to, if you have any of these numbers here as a banker draw. On page 1 of the right on football fixtures, we actually went through it and we only saw a setting that projected a banker precisely, which has to do with the 3 base draws column, and the setting states that whenever the numbers at the 3 base draw columns are even numbers with an increment of 2 on each of the numbers, and one of those numbers is being picked and dropped at the 14 box column, then one of those 3 numbers is projected to be a full-time draw. We are going to look into that and also give you details on that in our observation corner video. Okay, and lastly we have the soccer research paper, which on the soccer research paper page 1 here, we went through it, and as at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't really find a valid setting here. Okay, on the 41x column we have a setting that says that whenever we have the 2 digits on the 41x column being family series digits, then it's being projected to be a full-time pay. Okay, a very reliable pay from there. But we cannot ascertain this costly because it's an Australian week. It's been playing on English weeks, so we're going to look deeply into this and tell you if it's going to deliver or not based on my analysis and projections. On page 2 of this particular paper, we have a write-up on the cartoon section here, where it states that where possible, but above all, it must have something that makes it memorable enough to stay. Okay, and we have 2 numbers here with players with number 43 and number 20. Okay, this particular write-up is projecting these 2 numbers as a very reliable pair, and if I want to go with it, I would be choosing number 43. I'm going to give you why I go ahead to choose number 43 this particular week in the observation corner video. We also have another setting where we have the betting shop ASSUIE carrying number 34 and the player beside it carrying number 24, which are family series. We've been playing throughout the English season that just ended. So this is a particular setting that projects, I think, about 1 full-time draw and 2 reliable pairs. So we are also going to look into that in our observation corner video. On page 3 of this particular paper, page 3, didn't give us any reliable setting that's actually come to stay here. Okay, I actually gifted out a setting last week here that actually did a very reliable pay, and I told you guys why I think it will deliver, because a week before, we in week 47, the same setting came up and the two numbers here failed to produce a draw. And last week the two numbers again, the same setting came up again, and I told you guys that in as much as they brought it back again, that one of those numbers is being projected to be a full-time draw, which actually scaled through, and we did make some profit from there. Okay, so this week we don't really have a setting here, but we're going to look into whatever we can find in subsequent video recording series. We're going to release them to you for you to be able to analyze them as well and make some good profit. Okay, on page 4 of this paper we went through it as well, and as at the time of doing this video recording series, we didn't really find a setting that's come to stay, so we're not going to be wasting our time there because this video is already lengthy. We're going to call it a day here on this particular video. So if you actually enjoyed what you did in this video recording series and you took something out of it and you want to get a long way to appreciate us for doing this video for you guys, all you need to do is to firstly subscribe to our channel if you're yet to do so, and having subscribed already to our channel, click on that like button to like this video and all the other videos on this channel. Click on the comment section to drop your comment on telling us what you feel about our videos and ways we can improve so as to serve you better. And lastly, make use of that share button by clicking on it to share this video and all the other videos on this channel to all your social media handles, so that more people will get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Don't forget that we have full-time 4/4 draws this particular week, courtesy of a 2-week setting that actually produced 4/4 last week, and it goes for a token of 5,000 naira. So write me a message right now. Let's get to do business together and let's make money together. See you in our next video. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. Thank you and bye for now.